Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a get ready with me using Ipsy Bags. Bags that I have not used in any video or anything like that. So I thought that I would just compile it in like a get ready style video and share a look with you and share some thoughts on some of the products. So I do have, I believe it was July and August bags. So I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer to prime my lids, and I done my eyebrows off camera because sometimes I do them on camera, sometimes I do them off, but mostly I do them off only because I literally just fill them in. And I have two eyeshadow palettes from the bags, and look how pretty that one is. It's so pretty. And I believe this was a collab with Hazley, the duo was. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know who Hazley is. But I'm going to pick up that matte shade on a fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to windshield wiper this in my crease. Very messily because it doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, it just doesn't. And because we're going to be blending it down and out and blowing it up into the brow highlight as well, so none of that matters to me. Just get it on there. And once we're done working that in the crease, look at all that fall out. Look at all that powder. I mean, that's like on my face, and it's incredibly powdery in the pan. And I'm taking the shimmery peach shade, which I actually super duper really enjoyed. Like it's so pretty, and I actually enjoyed this look in general. Just the way that it is with the two shades, but I did add a darker outer corner, and you'll see, and I did wet my brush to apply this eyeshadow. I foiled it, and I just wanted it to be super shimmery. So I picked up the second palette and picked up the darkest matte shade in that palette and placed it in my outer corner, and I'm just going to blend that in with my lid shade and the crease shade just a bit. I just needed a little bit of depth, and sometimes I would have just wore the peach like it was, but I felt I needed depth today, so that's what I did. Now I'm taking my face powder from AOA Studio, and it's in porcelain, and this is only $1 from Shop Miss A, but it works fantastic at blending down shadows, highlighting the brow bone, and erasing any kind of mistakes you might have made by letting your shadow go too high or whatever it may be. And I'm going to blend the crease shade with that. Next up, I'm using Pores Be Gone Matte Primer from HelloFab. And this is a primer. I did like the primer. It was nice. It smelled good. And I applied a thin layer of that to my face. Also, off camera, I wiped off the fallout that was all over my face with a wipe. And next, we're going to be using this Undone Matte Foundation, and I'm using a Koki sponge that I also got from Ipsy, and you can tell like my reaction when I started applying this. Like, I didn't read the entire tube, so I kind of didn't expect it to be like, I didn't get it at first that it was like a makeup-y item that's supposed to look not like makeup. So I will pause in a minute and like literally look at the packaging and read it, and it's a makeup foundation that's supposed to make you just kind of give you a little bit of coverage and makeup without looking like makeup, basically. And I like the concept and all. It was super lightweight, but there's literally no coverage to this makeup at all, and I'm not a super fan of that. Like, I have redness, and mostly I just like to cover my redness. Sometimes I have dark circles from anemia and, you know, lack of sleep. So I'm going to use some concealer, and that was the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I'm just going to go in with that under the eyes and touch on a few other areas. Give myself some coverage, basically. I would not most likely use that again just because there was no coverage, and I like coverage. And this is just a loose translucent powder. I believe I was using the Airspun powder this day, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm just going to buff that out with my Kabuki brush, and I super sped this up because, you know, I'm just blending it in. So I'm going to take the matte peachy shade on the lower lash line and in the outer corner to buff and soften those edges. And this is the Cake liner from Kat Von D, and I did get this in one of the bags as well, and honestly, first impressions, disappointed. It's not very black. I thought being Kat Von D it would be super black, but it was just okay, so I was kind of disappointed. And that was Bleed Beauty brow gel, and then this is Rimmel's extra long lash mascara. So I did do a couple coats of that, and I do like some of the items I did get in the Ipsy bags, but they're not all great, and you know, it just is what it is. I think Ipsy for some things is good, but a lot of times that we've got bags, me and my mom, we didn't really like everything we got. So, you know. And this is that Rimmel Trio, and it's the bronzer blush highlighter trio from Kate, and it is in Coral Glow. So I'm gonna use all of 3 of those shades on my face to finish up, blend all of them out individually, you will see, and that is the face makeup done. I love how this trio always looks on my skin. It is my Project Pan, and I am sad it's going away, but it is just time. And that's a Hard Candy long lasting setting spray, and I'm gonna pick up my 920 Nude Lust from Maybelline, and I'm going to do a coat or layer of that, and then I'm gonna take this high glossy tube thing that I got in my Ipsy, I think it was in the Hazley's bag, and I am going to gloss up my eyeshadow and my lips. You can use this on your face or wherever you want. Now this is a garden perfume, and it smells heavenly, very florally, very nice. Probably the duo eyeshadow that I got and the perfume was absolute favorite items I got in those Ipsy bags. And I like how it brings out my green eyes, and I'm showing you that Kat Von D liner there and how my face looks up close, and look how faded that eyeliner is. I'm so disappointed. But the gloss did make my eyeshadow crease. Of course, I'm not a fan of that, but overall it was a very pretty look in the end. But I normally would not wear gloss on my eyes like that. So you know, I enjoyed doing this get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more makeup tutorials. Don't forget to check the description box for additional links as well as the product list. And I thank you so very much for watching. And don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching.